Right, I'm back. It's Elves again, and today we're not trying out any Brothers War cards. We're trying out a cool deck that showed up in the meantime that it's caught my interest. We're going back to Vintage. We haven't been to Vintage in a while. It's a format with some very powerful things, and turns out some people have been innovating a control deck that uses Cradle to power out its plays. It looks cool. I've seen one person play it. Beyond that, we're going to have to learn together. But it's kind of, even though there's not too many actual elves, it very much does a lot of the things that elves decks are doing, and the majority of the creatures are elves in the deck. So it works. We step outside our restraints sometimes. So basically, this deck is entirely built around the fact that you get to play the most busted creatures in Magic, or within the color room, within green, and then use Cradle to make a bunch of mana and do something big. So we've quite recently in Elves we've been playing Fiend Artisan, and that shows up here. I'll get to the actual toolbox itself in a minute, but Fiend Artisan, for example, is one of the things where you can pay X into it to do something, and Cradle helps power that up. And the other big one is Green Sun Zenith. So yeah, we're going to make a bunch of mana, we're going to put it into Green Sun Zenith, and it's going to get us a creature. Or we're going to put it into Fiend Artisan, and it's going to get us a creature. That's the plan. The majority of the creatures in the deck that help you power up your Cradle are, we've played Allosaurus Shepherd before, we've played Elvish Reclaimer before. This is the one format where Death Rate still is legal. Well, I guess it's not banned in Pioneer, I think, because there's no fetch lands. This is a 1-mana Planeswalker. It does everything. It's a bit much. So yeah, we have all these one drop green creatures here that we can play out, and then make the Cradle do more. Pump into the Fiend Artisan to get one of our silver bullets. Pump into the Green Sun Zenith to get one of our silver bullets. Yeah, that's the whole plan. I'll go over the power in a second. I'm going to go silver bullets first. So silver bullets in the deck that we find with Green Sun Zenith or Fiend Artisan. Collect Roof shuts down artifacts. Funny, we have some artifacts, but not too many. This shuts down more decks than it does for us. Outland Liberator, which doesn't fit in the preview window because it's a double face card, helps blow up artifacts and enchantments, like the power. Scavenging Ooze its graveyards. Dredge is really powerful here in Vintage. Archon of Emeria stops people doing unfair things. Ooh, what up? Vintage up. Last week I wasn't sure whether it was going to be this or trying out new cards, and I went for Vintage. Yeah, can't play more than one spell a turn. That stops combo decks. Opposition Agent is just powerful. It doesn't stop tutoring. It lets you tutor instead. So if someone cracks a fetch, you get the land. If you come against an opposing deck like this, they cast Green Sun Zenith, you get the card. Yeah. Ooh, 11 months. Yeah. Keep it up, and you'll get to the nice year. Yeah. I'm still surprised we've been at this for that long. Jeez. It's a lot of time. Endurance is a card that eats graveyards. Well, puts them on the bottom of the deck, which is the best place to put them, I guess. It can be Dredge. It can be all sorts of nonsense with the graveyard. You can also target no one if you just want a 3/4, but yeah. I guess we can also target ourselves. If one of our silver bullets gets killed, we can use Endurance to retuck it, to put it on the bottom of our deck, and then we can use one of our tutors to go find it again. So, there's more utility than just your opponent's graveyard. Grist is a creature in the deck and therefore can be found with these effects, and is amazing. It's a removal spell, it's a win con, it's an infinite over, every turn just make a 1/1 to block or whatever, and then eventually kill them. Yeah. And Leovold is a fun card for us. It means if our opponents target our stuff, we draw cards, but more importantly, our opponent can't draw more than one card a turn. And there's a lot of card draw in Vintage because, you know, it's a busted format. So yeah, these are the silver bullets that we get with our creature search effects. Once Upon a Time is another creature search effect, kind of. It can also hit lands, it can find us a Cradle. It's a free spell, so we play it. Force of Vigor, also a free spell, because artifacts are like the thing in Vintage. So you just blow them up. Just blow two of them up. And then, yeah, the broken cards, the restricted cards, we have the on-color bits of like jewelry, so Black Lotus and the green and the black Mox. 0 mana artifacts that make mana are busted. Who knew? We're splashing blue for 3 cards, or I guess we're splashing blue for 2 cards. They are, because this one could be cards for life, they are Ancestral Recall to draw 3 cards, and Time Walk to take an extra turn. That's it. That's what we're splashing blue for. The one blue source in the deck is this Trop, and these 4 Death Rites can make any color. That's it. That's the only way we can cast those. But we have a lot of fetches. We can find the Trops and the Death Rites. We can find them. It should be fine. We're already playing. Well, I guess we're also splashing blue for Leovold, but you don't have to pay the blue if you're getting it with Fiend Artisan or Green Sun. So yeah. And then yeah, Demonic Tutor is a busted black card. It's your best card in your deck, whatever that card might be. Yeah, that's the deck. The mana base. Oh, because we're playing Reclaimer, who's one of the powerful 1-drop elves we've got. We get to play some things like a Strip Mine to blow up opposing lands, a Bog to eat opposing graveyards. Can also fetch up a Cradle. So we have a few toolbox pieces in our mana base, but the most important card in our mana base is Gaia's Cradle, a white source, a blue source, a black source, and a bunch of green sources. And then we have a sideboard. So in the sideboard, to increase the number of things that the Elvish Reclaimer can search up, we have 3 more lands. We have a Caracas, which can bounce legendary creatures. There are some of those in the format. Not as many as in like Legacy. I haven't seen someone put together like Marit Lage in Vintage. Where was I? Oh yeah, right, Caracas. We can bounce some stuff. We can bounce Talia. We can bounce mostly Talia. We can bounce our own Leovold. We can bounce. I don't even know what legends turn up in this format. I don't play it enough. There's bound to be some other ones. We can bounce them. Tabernacle. Now, this is a weird include because you might go, you're a creature-based deck. And like, yes, we are. But we also can undo Tabernacle with our own Gaia's Cradle. Or we could fetch it up just for our opponent's turn and then sack it to an Elvish Reclaimer. It'll work. Other people have made this deck. I trust them. Wasteland for when Strip Mine isn't enough. More land destruction. Another Grist if we're going to go grindy. The remaining 2 Force of Vigors to blow up artifacts and enchantments if we come across shops. Endurance if we come across Dredge, along with all the ley lines for Dredge, and the Yixlid Jailer for Dredge, because Dredge is a tough matchup. There's also like Hogak. There's some kind of like Bazaar-based Vengevine deck beyond Dredge. There's a bunch. And then Collect Roof, the copies 2 through 4. And that shuts down artifacts. Yeah, we just tutor all these pieces up and it should be good. Let's take this through a league. Yeah, oh, let's go first. Right, let's do this. No lands. Balls. Lands. We keep this and we bottom Beseiju. Or do, because we can, okay, we're keeping this. We can bottom Beseiju, we could bottom Grist. I'm going to bottom Grist because Beseiju has value and we can try, yeah, okay, let's keep this. Bottom Grist. We can fetch up Grist with a spell later. No, Grist is powerful. No, we don't even have the third mana. If we bottom a land, we don't have the mana for Grist. Okay. Yep. Right, we're just going to lead on this. Winning the stream by having a match at all. Oh, mental misstep. Okay, well that's not good for us. We don't like our opponents to have mental misstep. Our deck's full of 1-drops. Well, Allosaurus Shepherd can't be misstepped. Okay. Yep. Is this just a generic blue deck? Is that what you're telling me? Bog. We could just play Bog here and pass. And then next time we can Demonic Tutor for something Time Walk. They got rid of my Reclaimer. And yeah, we found a game, but what I don't even know what I'm doing in this format. We just it feels weird to not do anything in a game of Vintage, but here we are. I'm just gonna use that as my black mana. This can get blue. I'm annoyed that they got rid of my Reclaimer. If they hadn't got rid of my Reclaimer, I was gonna like Time Walk into make some other plays. I don't know. Okay, they're just passing some turns. Deathrite Shaman. Okay. My intent here is just to Time Walk as like an explore. Just Time Walk as an explore. Well, we're not going to play a land, but we're going to take an extra turn. We're going to have Deathrite active by doing this, and we'll just see. Oh, Green Sun Zenith. What does that actually let us do? We can get a Collect Roof. We can turn off Moxjet. We can get a Leovold. We can Allosaurus Shepherd. We could Demonic Tutor up an Allosaurus Shepherd and then play it and pass, and then next turn they can't counter our Green Sun Zenith. I kind of like that. Sure. So we're gonna, yeah. I don't know what the right lines are in this deck whatsoever. Oh, they're gonna let us do it. Okay. So I guess we just play Shepherd. At this point, do we play Beseiju? Who knows? I don't think we do. I think we just pass. Like, there's any number of blue decks this could be. Is this Doomsday? If they're not getting black, it's probably not. Hull Breacher. Okay. Good thing we're not drawing any cards. Good thing we didn't attack with our Deathrite Shaman. Right, what's this going to be? Brainstorm. Wish we had a Leovold in play. Oh well. Oh well. Right, what you got? What have you got for us? Oh, wow, I really wish we had a Leovold in play. Gee whiz, we'd have stopped a lot of card draw. I think they would have countered it if I just cast Green Sun Zenith though. What are they going to have? Like an Oka? No, if they had an Oka, they would have fetched green. I don't know enough about the meta to know what they're playing yet. Some blue based, obviously, but like just some blue deck, and those blur into each other so much. Ooh, Endurance. That's a magic card. So we could Green Suns for like Leovold and see what they do about it. Right. Yeah. Or like Grist. Kind of just want to get Leovold. I know they've already drawn some cards, but oh, I guess They would get treasure tokens for targeting our stuff. Could just get grist and uptick grist. How good is that? Is that good? Might be good. Yeah. Let's do that. So we need to find a Cradle, and then we can activate this and turn this into a 5/5. Yeah, no, that's not the biggest deal. What is actually going on here? What kind of blue deck are they? Please, opponent. Is this like just a hard cast? I was about to say, is this a hard cast Bolas' Citadel? It is. Okay. We have ways of dealing with that in our deck. We have ways of dealing with it. Oh, we're holding one, aren't we? it's right here. Yes. Well done, Jamie. Nice remembering the card you have in play. Sure. Let's just hit the Citadel. Right now, before they untap, before they get to do anything with it. Yep, you can go and get a land, that's fine. Good thing we kept the Besieger in hand the whole time. Right, uptick this. We're just going to sit on this because we can now activate, we can start eating things to drain them out with Deathrite. And then Grist might kill them, Deathrite might kill them, Allosaurus Shepherd activating might kill them, who knows. At this point, I don't know what I'm doing. They've got a lot of cards in hand from that turn where they brainstormed Ancestral. But are any of them actually useful? Okay, so now we really can't draw additional cards. Sure. I don't think that's a problem. Oh, if we endurance and start getting our beat on, then we might target no one, so we can guarantee things to eat with our Deathrite. They revealed a dig through time. Okay, we might want to do we eat something out of the graveyard now? I think we do eat something else. Oh no, wait, no, because then they can delve it away. This is awkward. We now know they have a delve card, so if we try and eat something out of the graveyard, they will delve it away. I guess we're just going to force them to do it now with the Sol Ring on the stack, so they can't use the Sol Ring mana for it. Forces them to use... Oh no, they're going to let us eat. Okay. Ooh, Tolarian Academy. That's a lot of mana. Right, what's this? They're putting all their mana into it very slowly. It's... Okay, it's the dig through time. Sure. Okay, that's fine. Leovold wouldn't have stopped that. Should kill them with dinosaurs. I mean, I'm gonna try. That's the plan. I mean, it's not the plan for a few turns, but it's the plan eventually. Maybe getting endurance out would have been better there. I don't know. But there was no timing. Once they had the dig through time in hand, there was no time we could have endurance them to get rid of their bin. Unless I guess I'd cast endurance in response to them activating Narset, but I didn't really think about Narset finding dig through time. So, and whatever is on top of the deck, it is not an immediate slam dunk because they're really thinking about it. I can't make this dig through time any bigger for you, huh? And we could kill Narset. I don't know how important killing Narset is. I guess if they have like a wheel effect, we don't want them to have a Narset in play. Gataxian Probe. Sure. Well done. You've seen my endurance. Anything else? Oh, Time Twister. Right. Well, that's the thing that I just said that stops us drawing cards. Why did they get treasures? Oh, because the replacement effect. The replacement effect happens before the Narset effect stops me drawing an additional card? Well, that's not fair. That's not fair at all. Guess I should have killed Hullbreacher. They got a lot of things now. And we got nothing. Because I could have down-ticked the Hullbreacher on the Hullbreacher that turn. This would have been... We'd have still had no cards in hand. No, we'd have had one card in hand. But they wouldn't have had 7 treasures. There's a lot of things going on. And I'm learning that I shouldn't have left Hullbreacher in play. Right, with Mystical Tutor, they're going to go and find Tinker or whatever so they can get their Bolus's Citadel back out. This interaction feels the wrong way around to me. If an opponent would draw a card, except for the first one they draw on each of their draw steps, they create a treasure instead of us drawing a card. Sure. This is... You can't draw more than one card. So I would have thought this was saying, well, I can't draw outside of my draw step, and therefore this wouldn't trigger. But apparently this is replacing it before this blocks it, which is really weird to me. Man, I wish I had a Leovold to stop them drawing this card. So they're taking an extra turn, sure. I mean, at this point I've got no actions I can take, so I'm just going to go and look up this interaction. Is this attack going? Sure. I'll block. It's good. It was whether or not they've drawn a card already that turn. That's weird. Okay, our opponent's really going off here. I don't know what I'm meant to do other than die. Breach, sure. Lotus, sure. I'm new to this format, opponent. Please show me what you're doing. Brain freeze. Oh, this is okay. This reveals the deck they're on to me. Sure. I would like to see the cards they mill over, and then we will concede. Oh no, they're targeting us. I thought they were targeting themselves at first. Okay, sure. Right. Well, we want like Archon of Emeria, which is in our main deck. So yeah. Do you want Wasteland? Force of Vigors? Ooh, wait, ley lines. Okay, ley lines. Endurance. Sure. I don't know what the correct way of sideboarding these situations is. I mean, Oof could be good. Shuts down all their artifact mana. But then they still have like then they still have Tolarian Academy. We'll bring in one more Oof to go up to 2 Oofs. We'll bring in the Wasteland. Over like right fetch. We'll see. We've got the ley lines. They can't breach win. They can still storm win, but we'll see. The endurance to shuffle. They've been away. Been taking out 7 cards. Jeez, what are you doing? Are you meant to bring the Force of Vigors? There's a lot of things going on. They've got breach, which is a graveyard-based thing, but then they've got a lot of artifact mana. Because I don't know the format very well enough, I don't know what the... I don't know what the best like angle to attack this deck is. It might just be the full set of oofs. It might be the Force of Vigors. Leovold seems good. Liberate seems good. Skoos can eat one. Yeah, Skoos can eat one thing out of a bin. But then, like, what are we taking out? Maybe the ley lines aren't the right thing. Maybe like endurance and oof slow them down enough that the ley lines aren't needed. We can trim on some once upon a times. Maybe trim on like a fiend artisan and like a reclaimer. Oh no, we're going to trim on a land because we brought in a land. We're going to trim on a windswept heath. So Oof can shut down all them artifact mana. Leyline would stop the combo kill. Maybe that is what I'm meant to be doing here. But Endurance also shuts it up. And this attacks their mana in it. We're going to try this. I could be wrong. Maybe Leyline is the right way of going, but right, we would like to go first. This is like good. Yeah. Turn 1 Deathrite, turn 2 something big. Or is it turn 1 Green Suns for 1 to get an Allosaurus Shepherd? Yes. So sure. Okay, so this, yeah, I'm going to turn 1, get an Allosaurus Shepherd. Actually, I don't know how many counters they run. Maybe this is bad. I assume they run counter spells, or is it just the one? Nah, they got to run a lot of counter spells in this deck, right? Oh, they've got Moxen. Oh, okay, maybe getting the Collect Roof out on turn 2 would have been better. Because on turn... Oh, we get to go Misty... Oh, no, we don't... Yeah, we're going to go Misty, Deathrite... No, Time Walk, Deathrite. Oh, Grist. Sure. Yeah, no, I think wasting my Green Sun might have been bad. This is one of the few things they can counter. Oh, they're going to let us have it. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to run into a Hull Breacher. That'd be bad. I'd like to draw a Green Sun Zenith, please. Or a Collector Roof. Turn off our own Moxjet. Or a Leovold. Yeah, we'll do that. That seems good. Yep, we'll do that. Okay. Uncountable Leovold seems solid. I'd like to get this Fiend Artisan out so we can actually start like tutoring up Collector Roofs. Just an endless chain of Collector Roofs. But you know, we'll see. So if they have a kill spell for Allosaurus Shepherd, they can then counter the Leovold. No, they're going to get a Hull Breacher into play. Sure. Sure, that's fine. Whatever. What you got? A Braid Leovold. Oh, they're going to get to draw, I think. Okay, sure, fine. Oh, is this a May? It is a May. Draw, except the first one they draw in each of their draw steps. I would not like to use Leovold's ability. Okay, you don't get your treasure. All good. Bit of a shame that Leovold is dead. Stop having artifact mana. I want to turn it off. Ah, you're not meant to have Ponder. I don't have Leovold anymore. Reminder, I don't know what I'm doing. So now we're weak to a wheel again. I guess we could like grist and sacrifice something. Ooh, tabernacle. Okay. That's a pain. If we find a cradle, it's okay. Sure. I'm gonna eat this flooded strand. Add a green. I'm gonna pay a green into this. Yeah. And then I'm gonna pay a black. No, I'm not. Undo. I'm gonna play this green into this. And then I'm going to draw a cradle. No, another death, right? Oh boy. Well, this is not great. If you keep Fiend Arson around and then go try, like, but to untap with it and have mana to go do something is absurd. We can pay 1, 2, 3 to keep our things around. And then it's a good thing I brought in Wasteland, isn't it? And this is really screwing me over. I'd like to get this thing in play, even if it means losing the Allosaurus Shepherd next turn. We're about to get like wheeled or something. And I have not handled this game very well, or this match. So I have to pay to keep that around. Yep. So Cradle off the top lets us use the Fiend Artisan, which is something. They have a lightning bolt for the Fiend Artisan. Okay, well at least we don't have to pay for it. So Wasteland or Strip Mine off the top kills the Tabernacle. A Cradle off the top neuters the Tabernacle. Merchant Scroll, what you getting? What you getting? What you getting? Assume it's ancestral. If it's not, and it's something like dig through time, then some of our interaction could stop that. They're really thinking about it. They got ancestral, okay? So we're going to pay for both of these. Yep. Yep. Sage you. That's something we can do on end step to deal with the tabernacle. Okay. Yes. Okay. So they're going to get to draw 3 extra cards, which is a pain, but you know. Or they could use it as a ritual by targeting us. That would be fun. So they get 3 treasures. Robe. I mean, sure. You can see that the Besage is coming. Congratulations. Have you got a wheel? Time Twister. Well, I guess now's a good a time as any to lose our entire hand. You're going to have extra mana because of this, but whatever. Yeah, no, this interaction's a pain. The Tabernacle really screws over. This whole bridge would have been dead long ago because we have this grist. Right, so they get 7 treasures and 7 new cards. Saga, sure. Is it going to pass? Oh no, they're going to attack. Okay, sure. Oh man, Saga's going to make some very big friends, isn't it? if they just keep the treasures around. What's this? Oh, Time Walk. Okay, Saga's gonna make some really big friends immediately. Well, we got thoroughly thrashed this round. I still don't know how to sideboard correctly. Like, their combo win uses their graveyard, but their main game plan of just being like a blue controlling deck doesn't. It just uses like artifact nonsense. So we brought in artifact hate, but then they they flipped our hand away with a Hull Breacher, and Tabernacle ruined us. A Reclaimer would have been good here. We'd have got a Wasteland earlier. Oh, what's this? Okay, Citadel. Well, they might miss. Needle, sure. Whatever. You're going to Needle Death, right? You're gonna Needle Death, right? You're going to Needle Death, right? They're really thinking about it. If only this was a mana ability. It is not. Because it targets. Right, opponent. I guess they just had the chance to activate their Saga and make like a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, a 9/9, and they instead chose to tap it for a colorless, which is something, I guess. What else we got going on here? Oh, here's a dig through time. Okay. I guess it would be like a 5/5 or a 6/6. Oh no, it would count itself. It'd be a 7/7. Is there something we can draw off the top that helps us here? Recall isn't good because they have a Hull Breacher out. Green Sun can get a Collector Roof. Oh, they're going to Mystical Tutor and they're going to put Bolt on top. Sure, then they're going to bolt that. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Recall themselves, sure. Jack Faden, what, steal my Mox Jet? This is going from absolute whooping to just like absolutely annihilated. Oh, they're not even going to bother stealing my Mox Jet. Come on, opponent, you've only got 10 minutes left on your clock. Mox Pearl, Top, Ruby, Needle, Naming, Grist, I guess. That's the thing they've seen. Allosaurus Shepherd. Okay, that's not even a good name, right? I mean, they're starting to go low. Bonded does set up that Bolus is set it all though. Bolt the Death Right, yep. Flip something over with top. Play top for a life. So they can draw 5 more cards with this top. There's Time Vault, but they haven't got the key yet. They can draw 3 more cards with top. The closest is killing us with Bolus as Citadel, to be honest. Like next turn. Oh, we get a turn. If we drop deck a Collector, if it would do something. No. Oh, I mean, we can cast Reclaimer. I was hoping for a Collector Roof so that all of their artifacts got turned off. But you know, a 1/2. Oh, they're going to 2. Okay. They're going to kill us with Bolus still. They're going to attack for 3. Why is this a flash 3/2? Jeez. This would see players a 1-1, right? Right. They're going to punch us with this, and then they're going to activate this, I assume. They have thoroughly outdone us. Their graveyard is a testament to that fact. It's got a lot of very powerful magic cards in it. Although this game did seem to be won with the Tabernacle. The Tabernacle meant we didn't do anything for like 3 turns. Or maybe 2 turns, but the two turns that we needed to... Oh, they've got infinite turns now. Sure. Just kill me with the Citadel. I'm gonna ask... Can we... Just kill me with Citadel. I'm half tempted to ask them... Half tempted to actually ask them to kill me with Citadel. Go on. Go on, do it. Do it! What? Sacrifice 10 non-land permanents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. I'm dead. I want to concede, but I also want to see you activate the damn thing. Okay, just kill me with Citadel. Please. Go on, go on. Go on, it's right here. No? Why not? Just kill me with Citadel. It's right there. I would have been dead ages ago. Come on. Right. Let's queue again for another half hour. Oh, we have a match. See, start doing something and someone turns up. And it's a different person. Good. We keep this, right? We have this to find a 1-drop. Yeah. We have opposition agent, which is good. Another blue deck. Okay. Another blue deck. We can deal with another blue deck. A Fiend Artisan. Okay. I'm going to play out a Misty Rainforest, and I'm going to cast Once Upon a Time. An Allosaurus Shepherd, a Deathrite Shaman, an Elvish Reclaimer, and a Fiend Artisan. This is like our entire... These are the only cards we're playing multiples of. Huh. So if we take Shepherd, we can have a turn 2 uncounterable Fiend Artisan or Outland Liberator. If we take Shaman, we can have a turn 2 opposition agent. And they won't expect that, I guess. Deathrite has the highest upside. Shepherd is the... There is a blue deck. We'll just take the Shepherd again. Right. Let's go get Bayou. See what kind of blue deck they are. This might have been a mistake. If they're a combo-y deck, if they're a combo blue deck, we should have got Deathrite to accelerate us. If they're a controlling blue deck, then this was the correct choice. We're going to do that. I wish I got Deathrite, but here we are. Endurance, okay. I'm not gonna attack into a Hull Breacher. That would be silly. Let's just play an uncounterable Fiend Artisan. If this is Wheels Breach again, then we're going to become an expert about against that deck by the end of this stream. This opposition agent got a lot worse now they cracked both their fetches. Is this a Hull Breacher? It is! We're playing against the same deck again. In Vintage of all places. Ugh, yuck. Do they have a wheel? Oh, they have Sheoldred, which is like a wheel, I guess. As in, when they wheel, they'll kill us, is what I kind of mean by that. Right, that's fine. Okay. This Cradle taps for 2, so we can Fiend Artisan for 3. We can get a Grist, but we'll lose all our bodies to do it. We could play Collect Roof. We could evoke Endurance to make an extra mana with Cradle. Funny. And then still go get a 3 by sacking something. If we get a Leovold, do they kill it? Do we lose? Do we just lose to Sheoldred in play? Not sure. Because we can sack Allosaurus Shepherd to get a Leovold. This is tough. This is quite difficult. I wish I had another 1-drop here. It'd be very handy. Get Leovold. Then we just die to Sheoldred, right? Yeah, I'm going to do the weird play that I just outlined. It is not necessarily the best play. Right, we're going to evoke this to get rid of this. Get them. We're going to tap this for 4. Then we're going to go get Leovold. I guess we're going to move this. We could get Grist. No, we're going to get Leovold this turn so they can't. So Wheel is bad for them. And then next turn, I guess we'll go get Grist and kill something. To not die in the meantime. Sure. We'll take another 3, then we'll take 2 in our upkeep. And our draw step, sorry. Oh, that's a 1-drop we can cast. Play a Reclaimer. This is 5 mana, 4 of which I'd have to use to go and get. Because you're going to get Grist. It doesn't help this turn because we would have to lose one of our important creatures. I mean, I'm still going to do it, right? And I'm going to uptick Grist, I guess. And then Grist is a removal spell for Sheoldred next turn. I guess we could just sack the Oof to kill Sheoldred this turn. But if they kill Leovold, we're in real bad spot. If they have a way of killing Grist, we're really in trouble. we care about their mocks yet? I'm gonna kill the Shieldred now because I can. Giving up on this oof. Sorry, oof. Guess I could have given up on the Fiend Artisan, but you know. So are we going to trade Leovold for Hull Breacher? I guess we'll find out. Or we're just going to lose the Grist. I kind of want to make this trade so that they don't have a Hull Breacher wheel set up. Yeah, this Hull Breacher is being a pain. Let's just let that trade happen. Now both of us can draw 7 new cards. If they have another Hull Breacher and a wheel, then I'm sorry, we lose. Okay. Cradle. Make an insect. Turn the insect into something. What are we getting? We get... we pitched Outland Liberator earlier. We can get Endurance and put things back in our deck for the future. Sure. Let's get rid of this. Let's get an Endurance. Guess we could just start getting more and more we could start getting more and more Fiend Artisans. So our Fiend Artisans are small now, I realise, rather than big to beat them up, but now we have Leovold and sure, that's fine. Now we have Leovold and Collect Roof back in our deck, which I want. Like, mostly Leovold. Mostly I just want Leovold in my deck. I guess I want Collect Roof in my deck too. That's a lot of artifact mana. I guess they weren't playing it out because of the Collect Roof. Ancestral Recall. Sure, whatever. Mill a card, please don't be Leo. Oh no, Leovold's on the bottom, isn't he? Time Walk, okay. Let's get Leovold back, I guess. That was the whole plan. That's the whole reason I shuffled my graveyard back. Now we're going to slowly beat them to death with this Endurance. Sure. Do you have a wheel to go with that? This again. Yep, okay. Getting another Hull Breacher out of there. We'll do it. We're going to go and get a Collect Roof on the next turn. Also, with this Ancestral, that Hull Breacher is actually doing more than they realise. Oh, okay. I guess our Leovold was doing more than I realise. My bad. I'd like to find a blue source. Elvish Reclaimer. I'm I'm going to go for 3 so they don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. Lose this. Oof. Oh, we could get Archon of Emeria. How good's Archon of Emeria? How good's Archon of Emeria compared to Collect Roof? Let's get Archon. That shuts off like casting a cantrip into something else. And we're using this rather than casting spells, so we'll just get a Collect Roof next turn, unless I get distracted and choose to do something else. Right, what's this? Sphinx of the Steel Wind. Sure. Can we beat a Sphinx of the Steel Wind that was hard cast? I don't know. Let's find out, I guess. That doesn't do it. But what does that do? So this can go and get a blue source when we need for next turn. So part of me wants to leave. How do I leave up opposition agent here? Can I wait? How much mana is this? 5. I guess I can't do it and Reclaimer. So I could Fiendarson away this. It's going to be very hard to kill them through that, isn't it? Oh, we'll figure it out. Yeah. So we're going to turn the insect token into a collector. No, we're not. We're going to turn it into another Fiend Artisan. No, it should be a collector. I really don't know what I'm doing here. Alashore Shepherd wouldn't let us get through. Death Rate's away. Scavenger gets big but just gets blocked by it. Wow, that thing is just going to kill us. That's not great. That's not good. Not good at all. Yeah, no, we're in trouble, and I don't know how to get out of it. We have one chump with the Archon of Emeria. And then we have to find a way of killing through a protection from our creatures first strike lifelink. The lifelink is the problem here. We could like beat round it if it wasn't for the lifelink. Where's it going? Is it going at us? Sure, we'll go to 3. Yeah. I guess this makes the Ancestral worse, but whatever. Not having the Archon around. Because if they Time Walk here, we can block it next turn. Time Twister. Sure. Oh, a Time Walk. That could do something. We drew the answer. Oh, we drew the answer. Cost 1. Oh, no, I have a legendary creature. Okay. Oh. Okay. Sure. Let's get. Wait, cancel. We don't need black mana, right? So we can go like green. Allosaurus Shepherd. Can't be countered. Sweet. 6 green. Kill this. Bog you, so you've got no way of looping it back into your deck, I guess. Mill. Make a friend. Do this for 2. Go get another Fiend Artisan. Take an extra turn. Oh, I've already cast a spell. Sure, okay. This. I don't want to die to a. Oh, they can't cast Hull Breach because their artifact mana is turned off. Whoops, my bad. Oh well. Okay, they can start making constructs. That's not the end of the world. Yep, make a construct. Sure. Go Time Walk. Tap Tolarian Academy. Time Walk. Sure. We're going to be chumping that with something. We have a lot of elves. You know, 2. Okay, that makes a construct of 5/5. What they're going to go and fetch. I don't know what they have, but they can't activate it, so it has to be something. I guess to get Pithing Needle and turn off Fiend Artisan, or like Grist or something. Soul Guide Lantern, sure, whatever. Right, that's Besaju gone forever. That's fine. Oh, we've got a second Besaju in the deck, haven't we? I guess we chump with one of the Fiend Artisans? Okay, they're going to recall themselves. That's their one spell for the turn. Sure. I assume they're going to have some way of dealing with this this Time Walk. I'm going to cast it anyway. No, it resolved? Okay. That means we can do some Fiend Artisan shenanigans. It's just a lot of mana. Don't have Cradle Hoof though. Go get our other endurance? No, let's go for 3. I don't know what we're getting. Leovold. Leovold? Or Opposition Agent? Leovold. I guess we can also use this mana here to get rid of this bog. We can go and get... I guess we can get a Strip Mine. We can get a Triad Arbor. Sure, we'll get a Strip Mine. Play this. We're going in the air. Do we want to chump with this at some point? No, I think it's doing a lot of work. We're going to probably block with like Endurance. No, they're going to go to sideboarding? Sure, okay. Right. Well, this looked like a similar deck. It was like Hull Breach. We didn't see the Breach kills. Oof did a lot of work. Let's have more oofs. Do you want the full set of Force of Vigors as well? We want the Wasteland. Sure. Do you want the Ley Lines? I kind of want to bring the whole sideboard in against this kind of deck, which is a lot. It's an awful lot. Probably not a good idea. Misstep only hits like a few things, but right? Like it hits, I guess it hits their removal that I assume they're playing. And it hits like Ancestral and like Soul Ring. We could take out our blue. That is an interesting option. We could take out the blue stuff because it's the stuff they can counter. And Allosaurus Shepherd has us covered for the other things. We do want to shave down on the, or take these out. Shave one of these, like one of these. I kind of just want to take out the blue cards. So like I said, they are the cards that they can counter. They also counter DT, I guess. If we had Allosaurus Shepherd out, these are less powerful. They're also a way of drawing ahead, so maybe I'm wrong to do that. Maybe the other, yeah, no. 2 Force of Vigors is enough. The 4 Force of Vigors is for shops, right? Okay, so this is turn 1, oof, turn off our own Emerald, I guess. How powerful a start do you have, opponent? Oh, you have a Mox Emerald. Snap. And a Soul Ring. And an Underground Sea. And a Sensei's Divining Top. I am casting this Collector Roof and hoping they do not have Force of Will. I guess. Mox Emerald. Savannah. Collector Roof. Go. They didn't even flip their top on top. That's good for us. Sweet. Okay. Ooh, Green Sun Zenith. I'm going to play the Cradle out here. And then I'm going to play Deathrite Shaman off the green. Dismember, collect Oof. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? Okay, it dead. Because I can now make 2 mana. I could Green Sun for Allosaurus Shepherd, but that doesn't do anything. I want to Green Sun for another Collector Roof next turn. That sucks, because they're going to untap and do powerful magic. We don't like powerful magic. Oh well. I don't think green sunning for like an Allosaurus Shepherd here is helpful. What you got, opponent? Sheldred? Sure. Fetch land. Right, so we might die to this Sheldred if they have a wheel. We could Green Suns for Grist. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, and then we'd have this up. Okay, Green Suns for Collector Roof, I guess. And then how do we beat Sheldred? We'll find a way of beating Sheldred. Like we could just get Grist, sack this to kill this. We could do this and then Green Suns for 1, 2, still doesn't do it. We'd have to. This is awkward. I want to Green Suns for Grist and kill that, but we lose our death rate if we do that. And then we don't get to opposition agent them. If they have a wheel, we just lose. I'm doing the high value play. I'm going to do this. Going to get another collector roof, and we'll find a way of dealing with Sheoldred later. We'll deal with Sheoldred later. If they have a wheel here, we'd probably just die. Sure, you can get. I don't care about you getting a bunch of life. That's fine. Yep, gain much life. Crack your fetch to break your brainstorm. No, just have the wheel. Okay, we take 4. No? Okay. Okay, we lose 2. Reclaimer's interest. Oh! This is what Caracas in the sideboard is for. This is what Caracas in the sideboard is to deal with. I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. You can just Caracas Sheoldred. Whoever made this deck is a genius. Oh, they like their cards on top. Okay. Well, I guess we do this now. And if they have the counterspell, they have the counterspell. Yep, they're going to fetch the other one. That's fine. We're going to take their last Underground Sea. They have a Force of Will and a Hull Breacher in hand. Sure. I'm then going to exile this to gain 2 life. I'm going to use my mana. Oh, now we've got Underground Sea. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we've got a Hull Breacher. They've got a Force of Will. Outland Liberator. Not the biggest deal. I mean, we'll cast it. We just leave up mana here. Oh wait, no, I should play their Underground Sea. Yeah, good. Okay, go. Forgot. I should play their Underground Sea. I nicked it for a reason. Whenever they draw a wheel, we're in trouble. That's fine. Whatever. Time Vault, don't care. Eat your brainstorm. Tap this. Sack Savannah. Sure. Get. Could bog them. I don't really care about bogging them. We could wasteland them. I mean, I don't mind wasteland. We just, yeah, we can wasteland them. Sure. Yeah. We're going to lose a bit more life here. Endurance, that's a powerful magic card. Sure, let's wasteland the Underground Sea. Play a forest. We can't currently beat into this, but I guess we get to flip Outland Liberator if that matters. They gain some life. Yeah, we'll find a way of killing Sheoldred eventually. They have a Force of Will that we know about. black, eat your dismember. Cast endurance. Forcible endurance. And then we're going to sack this forest and get a strip mine. And we're going to draw a Fiend Artisan. That's a good magic card. We're going to strip mine their underground sea. We're going to tap like this to cast Fiend Artisan. And then we're going to pass the turn. And the next time we can get Grist, we can kill Sheoldred. And we can be quiz in. Yep. Draw a good card. They conceded. Sweet. Oh, we won a match. Oh, yeah. Oh, we immediately got another round. Sweet. Oh, we're winning all over. Zero duration queue time. Won a match in a format that I don't know anything about. Yeah. Opponent isn't here yet. Maybe I was right. Maybe we're at a time when they like slowly, like the people are slowly turning up because it's getting on later into the day. Right. Ooh. Ooh. Got some powerful magic cards here. See what they do. Tiger. Okay. Tiger go. I'm just gonna strip mine them. I'm gonna play a Mox. And then I'm gonna play a Deathrite Shaman. And pass the turn. Yeah! Powerful magic. Only allowed in vintage, only allowed in vintage, only allowed in vintage, only allowed in vintage. Oh, they've got a Mox too. Ooh. What's their follow-up? Tarmogoyf. Oh, we can shrink that baby right down. Allosaurus Shepherd. I'm going to get a Bayou here. And then I'm going to eat their Tiger. For a green? Because we could Archon of Emeria here. No, we're just going to make a green. We're going to make this uncounterable, even though it doesn't matter. We're going to cast a Scavenging Ooze. Which can also shrink Goyf. This Goyf ain't getting nowhere. Are they going to reveal anything else about their deck? Ooh, Urza's Saga. Oh, we can just DT for a Cradle here, can't we? And then cast Archon of Emeria. Or we could play Grist and kill their thing. I'm gonna Demonic Tutor for Cradle. And we're gonna play Cradle. I'm gonna make a black and make a grist, or are we going to make a white and make an Archon? Make a grist. Getting grist active is good. And then I'm going to eat demonic. I'm going to eat my own demonic tutor with the scavenging ooze to shrink their goif. Go ahead. And the next turn we can play Archon of Emeria, or reclaim it into Archon. Maybe kill a goif. We'll figure it out. We'll figure something out. Who knows? Oh, a sapphire, and in the fancy border too. A strip mine. Oh no, our Cradle. Sag. Just gonna make a token here. Is that the plan? Okay, we don't get to do all the cool things I wanted to do, but that's fine. Could sack this token, kill this Tarmogoyf. Play out 2 elves. Yeah, sure, right. Sack this token, kill this goif. Even though we're handling it okay, just having fewer bodies in place is probably a good idea. Play it, Reclaimer. Play Shepherd. Redundant Shepherd. This Reclaimer can go and get Cradle at some point. Guess they might be about to go and get a Needle, maybe. Right, on the intercept they're going to make a friend. Sure. Maybe I should have just made another bug and just killed one of these construct tokens. With the grist. Gonna exile this strip mine for a green. And I'm gonna eat this Tarmogoyf. And they can go and fetch. I don't even know what the good targets in. I mean, there are a bunch of like obviously like Moxes, Lotus, Pithing Needle. Oh, these went from Mox. Fair enough. Let's hope I find a way of getting a Collector Roof onto the battlefield. Ancient Grudge targeting my emerald. Sure. Oh no. Let's come and grist. I mean, we're going to throw away one of the shepherds here. These scavenging oozes will... Well, the scavenging ooze will get there eventually. Oh, that's what a shepherd. Right, let's mill. Let's make a bug. I guess we can leave up. We just leave up activating our stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Probably going to go get another Cradle. Hope they don't have any more artifacts. If these things get any bigger, we're in trouble. Minsk and Boo? Oh no. Oh no. I've heard this card is multi-format all-star. And it makes this hamster, who's, I guess, also a multi-format all-star. Sure. Let's see what they do with combat. Coming at Grist. Both coming at Grist. Coming at Grist. Well, I was going to go and get a Cradle, but I could just use my mana to make green, eat 2 creatures, make this a 5/5 block here. Sure, let's do that thing I just said. We're going to lose Grist for this, but that's fine. Eat that Saga. Make a green. Gonna eat Fiend Artisan. Gonna eat Allosaurus Shepherd. Yeah, this is a 4-mana 4/4 haste trample with that leaves a planeswalker behind, which is a lot. I guess we're gonna get to kill it here, which is good. Another Deathrite Shaman. Right, let's kill Minx Gamboo. Well, I guess Minx is the only one left. We might be taking a big hit this turn, we shall see. At least this is a different matchup to the first two. Although we never saw Breach from the second person, they might not have been a Breach deck. Outland Liberator. We're playing that card. I'm going to take 10. We'll figure out how not to die later. Right, we're going to exile this Cradle. I'm going to make a green. We're going to activate this. We're going to get a Cradle, which gives us all the mana we need to do something. We'll figure it out. Right, this is 5 mana, so we can go Deathrite. Reclaimer number 2. Eat. Oh, Grist counts as a creature in the graveyard. Turn this up to. Oh, endurance. Sure. That's fine. They're targeting us, so we're gonna exile. Oh no, I shouldn't have got the straight mine. I should have gone for the Bayou. Whatever. We're gonna make a white. I'm gonna make this. And then we'll be able to start making our elves into 5/5s, I guess. Right, well, I guess this is going under the bus. We can just like do this block here. They can't cast spells now. Oh, we're playing elves, by the way. We have 2 lands to play. Well, we're not. We're playing Cradle Control, which is kind of an elf deck. There are some elves in it. Yes, they also do have 2 elves in play. We've had a lot of strip mines and stuff being thrown back and forth. I And, well, 1 strip mine each, I think, but yeah, that's how the game started. Ooh, once upon a time. That's not much use, is it? I guess we just pass. Also, yes, thank you for joining the 14-month club. Am I the only, like, is that we've had 2 14s, a 12 and an 11 today, I think. Which lots of months. So what have you got, opponent? Ah, nothing. Nothing, you say. Well, that means we can cast this once upon a time. And we can get... Oh, they did shuffle our graveyard away. I would show you what had happened this game if only our opponent had not shuffled our graveyard away. Yeah, I guess. Is there a way of... No, there are no lands left in our bin. Ooh, a forest. That lets us do something. Let's just play Allosaurus Shepherd. Right, go opponent. So we're sitting back here on a bunch of elves that can become 5/5s. I guess I should start attacking with them, but I'm on 12 and they have a 5/5. They crack back for a lot is what I'm scared of. But we can get our lands in graveyard big. Simeon's... Oh man, they're just going to start playing out Simeon Spirit Guide. That's kind of hilarious. They can't attack in because we have the 5/5 blocks, and then we get to start doing some interesting things. Like sacrificing this to go and get... Do we bog them? It's not even worth bogging them. We go and get Bayou? Sure. Or do we go get a fetch? We go get a fetch land. Yes. Because then it fills our graveyard faster for our... Oh, I guess this Reclaimer is going to also... Okay, this helps fill our graveyard as well. We want to fill our graveyard for our Death Rights and our Reclaimers. Time Walk. Okay. Here's the plan. Attack with these, which can all become 5/5s. I guess I have to keep one of these back so they don't double block it. Yeah, attack with these. We'll figure it out. Okay, I'm going to use this. Have our 7/7s murder their creatures. Then we're going to exile... Ah, right. Wait a second. If I time walk, one of my Reclaimers dies because I won't have enough lands in the graveyard. Is that worth it? That is probably worth it. Let's eat this forest. Make a blue. He dies, sure. We time walk. We go to our next turn. Cradle. Interesting that. Sure, we're gonna flunge. It seems to have worked out okay. Right, okay. That board store was getting worrying. Now they're playing Minx Gunbu as their win con. They're like they're like rule mid-range. But like, that doesn't sound like a deck. Are they Jund? Did I miss something? I'm very confused. We're gonna wasteland them. We're gonna Caracas Minx back to hand because Minx is a legendary hamster. I'm gonna grist them out of the game. At least I'm not trying to sideboard in like all of my sideboard this time. Archon's not actually that important in this matchup, although it does fly. We'll keep one oof in case they have the kind of start they just had. The flex slots are the once upon a time. Easy. Oh, we did bring in 2 lands. We want to cut a land. Let's cut a Windswept Heath. Oh, that lets us bring back in a once upon a time? Or the Archon. Sure. Guess with like a Tabernacle would have wiped their board there. That would have been interesting. Thing is, we have an advantage in a lot of game 1s because not many decks are playing removal, and then they get to bring in their removal. Ah, Tiger. You've got a turn 1 play this time. Simeon, Spirit Guide, Tiger. Turn 1. 0-1 Goif. Deal. We're going to play Beseiju, and we're going to play a Death Right. It currently doesn't do anything. It does block the Tarmogoyf unless they have a fetch land, and then it still blocks the Tarmogoyf. Oh, they're playing Cradle. They're a Cradle Stompy deck. We never saw the Cradle in game 1. Well, we have a Cradle as well, opponent. So, let's play. I guess we don't need Allosaurus Shepherd in this matchup, do we? That's the piece that I'm. That's the piece I'm wrong about. Right. Please put a land in the graveyard so I can make blue mana. Please. Ooh, strip mine. Go on, strip my Cradle. Yeah. That's what I wanted, I think. Sin Divines. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell. We're not playing many of those, opponent. We are going to cast one on your turn, on our next turn, though. Oh, we could Outland Liberator it. We don't need to. Right, let's eat this. Let's make a blue. Let's recall ourselves. Yep, that's fine. Man, this is our first recall of the league. Feels good. Feels good. Do you want to take another damage off Sin Divines? Just empty your hand? Sure. Let's make a bunch of green mana. And let's cast Shepherd. Oof. Nah, another Artisan. Oh, we can Fiend Artisan something, or we could just Fiend Artisan away. Nah, we'll play a... Yeah, okay, let's have it. Let's both be dealing with the night-day cycle. I did make their Goif bigger, but that's whatever. We can bog ourselves at some point if that's a problem. Do I want to crack this Misty for something so I can reclaim a... Yeah. Play a Misty Rainforest, and that lets us reclaim a... for a Cradle. Or we could just find one to deal with their Cradle. We have mana. We could get a Strip or something. Or a Wasteland. Pearl. Guess I should have played this Collect Roof. If they have Minx and Boo here, it's pretty bad. Let's just fetch a basic forest. And then let's Reclaimer away, Beside You. I was going to claim away the basic forest, but whatever. I'm just going to get a Wasteland. Then we're going to untap. We're going to Wasteland their Cradle. We're going to play our own Cradle. We're going to do some. We're doing something. I don't know what. Let's Fiend Artisan for a Grist, I guess. What are we sacking? Outland Liberator? No. Collect Roof? Sure. Yeah, let's go get a Grist and start gristing things. Oh, we can just go and get. Oh, we can just go get a. They've let it resolve. Well, they haven't let it resolve yet. We don't need the Shepherd. We're gonna go get a 3, and they're not going to expect it, and it's going to be Opposition Agent, and now they can't crack their Wooded Foothills. That feels good. Oh, and actually, I might as well fully take them off mana by eating this Cradle for a green. And sack this to blow up the Mox Pearl. In case they deal with this Collector Roof at some point. Now they're down to a single mana. Their Goif's big, but we can also deal with that. Caracas, sure. We've just got too many options, haven't we? Sure, we could bog ourselves here. I don't really want to. We could bog them. Or we could go like, make 5 green, turn... Yeah, turn Collect Roof into Scavenging Ooze. So we can selectively shrink the Goif, bog them so that one artifact is gone, and then like eat our Black Lotus to shrink the Goif, and eat the only instant? Yeah, eat the only instant. Okay, Goif is small now. Pass the turn. We'll find a way to kill them eventually. We're going to go and get a Grist so we have an actual something to churn into this Fiend Artisan at some point. Let's exile Beside You. Make a green. Let's sack this bog. Should have sacked the forest, shouldn't I? Whatever. Let's get a Strip Mine. Let's untap. Let's Strip Mine the Tiger. Let's, I don't know. I really don't know anymore. Everything. We've got everything. Let's eat their Tiger. Make a black. Demonic Tutor. Take 1. Get Grist for next turn, sure. Play a Caracas. Play a Fiend Artisan. Eat the Sorcery to shrink the Goif. Pass the turn. We'll figure this out eventually. So next time we're going to cast Grist. Right, we're gonna eat this Cradle. Make black. Cast Grist. Uptick Grist. Milling a Boseiju. Make a 1,000,000 mana. Get a 3-drop by sacrificing this. The 3-drop's gonna be a Leovold. Sure. At this point we could sack off the Deathrite. It doesn't really matter. I guess we're going to eat a Collect Roof. We're going to eat an Allosaurus Shepherd. We're going to eat an Outland Liberator. So the guys for 1-2. So now the Scavenging Ooze can attack. The Fiend Arsons have shrunk, but the Scavenging Ooze can get in. We found our win con. It's Scavenging Ooze. Play a Cradle. Keep the untapped Cradle. Pass the turn. Guess we'll never truly find out what their deck does. Sack this land. Go get. They're going to concede. Okay. That took a lot of things to do, but that felt weirdly cathartic, just locking an opponent out of everything. I'm playing against Lambda Man 93. Some people keep track of all the different decks that people are playing on Vintage, so I'm maybe throwing a spanner in the works by being here in the league as an unknown. Who knows? So this got a Deathrite, a green. Yeah, this is good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. Okay. Sure. Is that everything, opponent? Let's top deck a strip mine. Please. Opposition agent. That's bad in this matchup. Okay. Now they played the full set of wastelands and everything, so we're going to fetch up a basic forest. Then we're going to pay a single mana to play this emerald. And then we're going to play Reclaimer with the intent of trying to strip mine them at some point. Yeah, sure. You need to get them off that workshop as fast as possible. Here's where they play the second workshop and we lose. What's this going to be? Trinisphere would be annoying. Revoker. Okay. What are you going to name with your Revoker opponent? Is it Elvish Reclaimer? Sure. Okay. So we're no longer taking them off workshop. If we top deck the strip mine, we get to do it. We get to have fun. Black Lotus. Okay, that's a good thing for them. Wasteland. Oh, that's handy. What's this going to be? Okay, they've had quite a surprisingly explosive start for someone who played this on turn 1, but you know, workshop making 3 mana will do that for you. Sphere of Resistance, sure. Gaea's Cradle. Well, we're not going to use that this turn. We're going to see if we can bait a Wasteland onto this Boseiju, I guess. So in Green Suns for 1, it's not very helpful. We can just play out Shepherd and Deathrite. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's do that. Oh no, we can only play out one of them. We can play a Deathrite, I guess. Let's play this as a land. Let's hope they wasteland it so the Cradle survives. Although they can probably use the Wasteland for mana here. Nope, okay, that's fine. That's fine. So currently they can only play 1-drop non-creatures. Oh, do I trade the death right for the... Do I get... Oh, I might... I'm just going to do this. Yeah, let's do this. What you got? Not another one. Not more Evokers. Mana Vault. Sure. Sure. That's fine. Doesn't change your mana this turn. Green Sun Zenith. So in Green Suns for 0. Not great. This costs 2. This makes 2. Okay. Right, they get to make one big play this turn. We're going to make one big play. Then next turn we're going to blow up that Mishra's Workshop. Soul Ring. Sure, they have a lot of mana. They're going to wasteland my Cradle, or they're going to let me use it. No, okay, they're going to do it in my upkeep, I assume. No, they're just going to let me go to my turn. Okay, this makes 2 currently. This guy costs 3, that's not great. A little bit awkward. If we talk deck, This makes 2, 3, 4, which doesn't do what we want. If this was a 1-drop, we'd have been able to play it and leave up the activation. I guess we're just gonna... They're just making so much mana. I guess we could just cast the Fiend Artisan and let them do it. Or we could go... Ace is currently 1? Sure. We're going to let them have this. We're going to get a death right. We need mana. Sure. I guess I should have attacked with the Reclaimer. At the time I thought we were going to use the Reclaimer, but no, we're going to get a death right. Could have beaten them in the face for 3, but this is fine. Let's hope their last card is just more mana. And not something actually impactful. Ghost Quarter. Sure. Yeah, I'll go get a forest. What about it? So we can cast this Fiend Artisan using the Deathrite Shaman. Or we can just go and get a Cradle. I guess we do that. I guess we go get a Cradle. This is tough. No, let's cast... We've only got 1 creature up in. And we're going to struggle for mana if we don't go and get a Cradle. Let's do this. I'm going to hold back on the Deathrite in case they have Crucible of Worlds. And then we can cradle up a Collect Roof. Ancient Tomb, okay. Right, Cradle makes 3, 4, costs 2 more. It's meant to cost 3, so it's cost 5. So let's eat. I should just eat in a wasteland on end step, shouldn't I? Right, let's do this. Yep. Let's get collect a roof. Let's play Cradle, keep the Cradle. I'm going to attack with these two. I guess I could go and get strip mine, but whatever. They should be at 3 less if I played this properly. Okay. So they need something good, I guess. Don't really know what shops has access to that does much here. Ooh, another workshop. They have a lot of mana. Even with all these artifacts turned off, they have 8 mana. And then they conceded. Good. That's what you get for turn 1 shopsing us. Right, Wasteland, Tabernacle, Force of Vigor, Collector, oof. Obsidian Agent's not really doing it here. Misstep only hits Soul Ring. We're getting taxed on spells, so Once Upon a Time doesn't seem great. Leovold isn't that interesting. Grist might be. Only 1 endurance, and go down a Scavenging Ooze, I guess. I guess Scavenging Ooze can get big. Sure. Oh, he's just bringing Crackers to be extra mana, shouldn't we? I know we've gone upper land with Wasteland, but we're against shops. Maybe that's a good idea. Do they play like Golos anymore? Do they keep playing Golos? I don't know. What even is a shops? Some of them play Golos, some of them don't. Okay. I guess letting them reuse Golos is a bit of a pain, but you know. This hand doesn't do anything against shops. It doesn't do anything in general, actually. Shops or not. He steals power from treasure after treasure. And what does it do for the oof? Nothing. Okay, well this has got Force of Vigor in it, which is something, and Deathrite Shaman. So depending on what they open with, this could be good. And Outland Liberator. This is probably worth keeping. You put a Deathrite back. No, you put an Allosaurus Shepherd back. I guess put Deathrite back so that if they have Chalice, Allosaurus Shepherd gets through. I know Chalice is restricted, but let's do this. Also, it diversifies our Pithing Needleable threats. Okay, Mox Ruby. Yep. Ancient Tomb. Sure. Is this Trinosphere? It's Trinosphere. Well then. We're in trouble. That one's restricted, and on the play we can't beat it. We can beat it on the draw with Deathrite Shaman. So we can't beat it on the draw. We can beat it on the play. We go turn 1 Deathrite, turn 2 cast something for 3. This is why some decks put Ancient Tomb in their sideboard to beat shops, because just 2 extra mana matters. Right, what you got, opponent? A lot of mana is what you've got. They have a thing in play that's stopping us from casting 1 spell, and they can cast 2 spells. Oh, look, it's Golos! Oh, remember I mentioned that guy? There he is. And they're going to go and get some kind of mana denial, I assume. Because they've got enough mana, so they're going to get like a strip mine or whatever. Do they play Academy? That would be cool. Oh, Saga. Sure. This one might be a lost cause. I'm not cracking this. I want to draw more lands. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oof. Emergency over. We can just beside you the Trinosphere. Can get forest and a forest. No, a forest and a bayou. Yeah, and then we're gonna beside you this. Should have done this in their upkeep, but I didn't because I didn't have an upkeep stop. Do they have a basic? No? Okay. We're going to target Saga and Golos, I guess. It's Saga and Mox. Yeah, Saga and Mox. Eat this. Okay. Yeah, I should have done this in their upkeep so they didn't get an extra mana. An extra 2 mana here or whatever. That was my bad for not having a an upkeep stop. If that 2 mana will probably come back to haunt me. Should have set an upkeep stop. Spyglass, sure, they can name Death right. They're thinking about it. They could name Outland Liberator, because the Outland Liberator can kill the Spyglass to get the Death Ray back if they name Death Ray, but I can't currently play and activate the Liberator. Oh, they've gone for the Liberator, okay. That was my answer to Golos. So is a 3/4 Endurance blocking it, but here we are. What else you got? Academy, okay. Tabernacle. Well, that's not handy right now. I'm just going to play the Death Ray. Tabernacle is here because a lot of their opponents are creatures and their workshops cannot tap to pay for it. But in this particular situation, it is just downside for us, so let's not do it. Maybe Tabernacle's bad here. It's also good against Dredge, if they're bringing a bunch of zombies back with Bridge or whatever. Got anything to follow up with? No? Also, having to tap an ancient, like if they didn't have Academy here, having to tap this to pay for this is very painful. Oh, they have a Tabernacle. Sure. I mean, we're going to pay to keep. Because if we top deck an untapped land, we can still cast Endurance, and then we can just sit on Endurance for ages. Strip mine. Well, let's strip mine the Tabernacle. Let's exile the Tabernacle for a green. Let's play Outland Liberator. Now, if this ever flips, it gets to start eating things even through Spyglass, which I like. Okay, they're going to wasteland our bayou, sure. Guess that's a reason to get a basic forest, but I didn't want to die to Ghost Quarter, which they also get to play. They didn't play anything, so we get to... Green Sun's not bad. We get to attack with Frenzied Trap Breaker. We get to kill Golos. Or do we just kill Spyglass? Then we can sack to kill Golos if we need to. Let's kill Spyglass. Let's pass the turn. See what they got. Strip mine for our forest. Is anything worth eating? Not really. No, not really. So we have 1 mana. I guess we're green sunning for Dryad Arbor, aren't we? Man, this frenzied trap breaker's pretty good. Oof. Eat their strip mine. Make a green. Cost green sun zenith. For 0. Get Dryad Arbor. Kill that. This kills the whole deck. Who's the mana denial now, opponent? I've turned off your Tolarian Academy. Oh, I can turn off your Mox Jet. You gonna concede? No, they're gonna... I guess they're still in it. They might have some draws that are good here. Oh, okay. I mean, we're gonna just play Allosaurus Shepherd, I guess, and hope to draw like a Cradle or something. Because we could play Oof. Oof's a better play, because Oof's a better play because it attacks for more eat their wasteland, make a green, play Collect Roof. Well, that went well. We would like to play first, though. Yeah, I'll keep this. Turn 1, Once Upon a Time. Deathrite Shaman. Let's see. Cradle. Fiend Artisan. Bayou. I'm just going to take the Cradle, aren't I? What you got, opponent? Oh no, not shops again. Piercing. Oh, bottoms. And a sphere. Oh, the sphere is bad. If that had been a... If that had been... yeah, if that had been... I could kill something with this, but this lets us... oh wait, no. Yeah, no, this is fine. They went for Bazaar Baghdad. They thought we one of those like Hogak decks. So are we going to be able to play through the sphere again? If that had been Thorn of Amethyst, we were going to collect Roof them. That would have been okay, but not ideal. Seeing as they don't actually have any activated abilities right now. What we need to do is get a land in the graveyard so we can cast Time Walk. Come on. Maybe I should just Besage the Mishra's Workshop. Oh, okay, now I'm feeling I really should have Besage the Mishra's Workshop. Or maybe I should Besage the Urza Saga. Misty Rainforest. Aha. So we can just cast Time Walk. That's fine by me. Just cast Trop. Blue. Whatever. Time Walk. Okay, more lands is not bad. So we can play the Cradle. We can tap the Cradle for a lot. For 2, not a lot. Well, 2 is still a lot for a land. It's not as good much as Mishra's Workshop. Really regretting playing this now, seeing as we've drawn lands every turn. Let's play Collector Roof. Let's play Scavenging Ooze. Let's beat them for 1 in the face. Okay, as the Saga ticks up. Wasteland, sure. Wasteland my Cradle, feel free. Yep, I don't need that anymore. Mox Emerald, ha, that's funny. That's very funny, deck. I mean, we're just going to do this, and I guess we can start draining with Deathrite. Although these are the turns that Deathrite can get in. Sure, we'll just do this. Because we've got 2 instant sorceries we can eat in our graveyard. Sure, Urza's Saga. I'm going to respond. Get a Bayou. And I'm going to eat this Time Walk. And I'm also going to eat that Wasteland. Now they can go and get a Pithing Needle if they want. Another one. Maybe this is the only one they've got here. Okay, they can go and get Key. Key doesn't do anything because of the Collect Roof. What are you going to get here? Is this Big Friend? Big Lodestone Man? Oh, you've got 2 workshops. Jeez. Golos. Okay. Now we have to come up with an answer. Really regretting this Besage being played. What's Golos going to get? Is it Tabernacle? Because that would be funny. No, it's Tolarian Academy. Okay. Oh man, let's draw a strip mine. What do they need all this mana for? Like seriously, what do they need all this mana for? Do I just play out this Mox Emerald? No, I'm going. Okay, another Saga. Sure. Right, what? We're going to find out what all this mana was for? Another sphere. Okay, maybe I should have played out this Mox Emerald. Another sphere and a Soul Ring, sure. And another sphere, okay. Either Once Upon a Time. Thin the deck a little bit, I guess. Savannah. Oh, I should have eaten that land. Whatever. Deathrite Shaman. Well, I can't attack with the Collect Roof this turn and get in 1, 2, 3, 4, and then no, because they're going to be able to make a body next turn. And I really wish there's been a more high impact card. So we've got 3 sphere effects, so this guy costs 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're close. We could attack. They'd kill Collect Roof. They take 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'd attack. They'd block 2. They take 2. Yeah, we're surprisingly close to the correct answer being to throw away Collect Roof, but it's not. Unfortunately, they've now got Urza's Saga online, which is going to make some very big friends. What's this? A Trinosphere. Sure. Whatever. And a Tabernacle. Ah, right. Let's eat this out your graveyard. Really wish I played out this Mox Emerald at some point. Demonic Tutor. What could that do for us? Spells cost 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we could. Costs 3, so okay, so we could make this. So we could go Windswept Heath, make a green, eat Wooded Foothills, make a green, this, play Mox Emerald. Because we can let our creatures die if needed. To DT something. What are they getting? What are they getting? Black Lotus, sure. Can attack for 11. I mean, we could just block with Collect Roof here. We're going to let it die in our upkeep because we can't. Like their mana doesn't matter anymore, right? They've got so much, whatever. Yeah, let's go to blocks. Let's block here. And then on end step, we can eat the Collect Roof with Scoos. Like they have so much. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They have 17 mana with Collect Roof in play. I don't think it's doing anything. Okay, they're going to crack us back their Golos, sure. They could do that even before we did the collect roof thing. I guess not with the Tellurian Academy. Fair enough. I should have collect roof around and then DT'd for a way of killing Academy, and then they wouldn't have had the mana to pay for their constructs. Ah, okay, I've seen that line now. What's Golos getting? Golos is getting maybe I was wrong that they have so much mana, it doesn't matter. Maybe giving them extra mana has mattered. Inventor's Fair. Sure. Okay, let's eat. Doof. Okay. What do we actually want to do here? We're going to pay for the death right. We're going to pay for the Scoos. We're not going to pay for the Dryad Arbor. It's already paid for something else. And then we're going to pay for the death right. We're going to draw a green Sun Zenith. We can DT. It would cost a lot of mana to DT. Namely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they can Inventor's Fair. We have 6 mana. I guess we're going to do that. Let's eat this. For black. Let's eat this. For black. Let's cast DT. For like all of this. Oh, I've still got a black floating. Probably doesn't matter. Is anything helpful here? Get a Cradle, can play the Cradle, can make 3 mana. Could get the Strip Mine and kill the Tabernacle. But they've got Inventor's Fair up. I can't cast anything through half this stuff. If I get Cradle, I can't even. Yeah. Let's get Strip Mine, I guess. Play the Strip Mine. I guess Scoos is blocking this turn. I should have left her. Didn't realise I was overpaying. My bad. My bad. Okay. Right. They can go and get whatever artifact they want. Man, we were doing okay in this game. And then Golos came down and we just couldn't get the last points of damage in. So they can Inventor's Fair for something. Let's see what it is. It might prompt a concession. From us. Yep. Let's see what it is. Time Vault. Oh, they have the key. Okay. 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 I was like, oh, they got so much mana, the Collect Roof isn't doing anything. Collect Roof was still doing things right. This. Caracas. Tabernacle. Grist. Force of Vigor. Take the blue cards out. It's hard for us to cast the blue cards. I can't remember what I did in the last round. Was it? Oh, it was the Leovold. Opposition agent. It only. I guess it beats Golos. Actually, yeah, no, it beats Golos. Hadn't thought about that. Scooz is less useful. Tabernacle could be helpful against some of their hands. Go down to 1 endurance. Shepherd's less important. It's just hard to cast these powerful spells through their like sphere effects. Maybe I'm wrong to take out the blue. Like recall, time walk. Like turn 1 time walk. Yeah. Recall early in the game could do a lot. No, this looks like what we're going with. Yeah. No green mana. Strip mine for their turn 1 workshop. Force of Vigor for their blowing up their stuff. No, we can't. We're not. Right. This one has Wasteland. Beside you. Let's put the Caracas on the bottom. Yeah, and let's just play out a Wooded Foothills and just pass. No 1-drop, but we'll make it work. Okay, Black Lotus, that's a good card. Mox Emerald. Workshop. Grafdigger's Cage. Sure. Would the previous hand have done better here? Because we could kill these two. Okay, Cage, yep. Chalice on 1. Well, that's funny. Yep. Trinisphere, also funny. Sure. Okay. Should play Bog on turn 1, shouldn't I? Untap land? Mox Jet. Not an untap land, okay. Bog. Let's bog them, I guess. Just gonna both sit here under their Trinisphere. Wouldn't mind drawing a land. It's not a land. Okay, I guess we're gonna sit under their Trinisphere a bit more. I guess I could beside you their Caracas. That would be funny. Right, let's go and get a basic forest. Let's kill Trinisphere. Untap, draw an untap land. It's a death right. That's not the worst because we can now play this Mox. Oh, it is the worst. That's fine. Let's turn off our own Mox and pass it down. So if they have a top decker, workshop, we're in trouble. But this isn't the worst setup ever. I guess this Fiend Artisan isn't doing anything, so it is better just to attack and play a Scooz. Ooh, Wasteland. They're going to Wasteland our Bog, because they kind of... Okay, non-creature spells. I mostly only cast creature spells my opponent. I'm going to Wasteland in my upkeep. No, strip. Oh, we've got a strip mine. Okay, I'm going to play the strip mine. We're currently winning this. Let's blow up their Bog. Or the Caracas. I'm going to play a 2-mana 1/1. What you got, opponent? Ooh, Urza Saga. That's a good card. Come on, something good, please. Reclaimer. We can't even cast that. Ugh. Okay, they're going to start making silly tokens, and we're going to be sad. Oh, they've had a workshop. Now we're in trouble. Man, we really did well against that previous workshop deck for this to be what's happening now. It feels a lot worse for us, just in general. What's this? Golos. If only we had the extra mana to beat this search, it would be so good. Is Collector Roof actually hurting us? Tabernacle. Well, that's a problem. Scavengers can go. Collector Roof, we're going to keep. Dryad Arbor, I mean, that pays for itself. Actually, that's just Flash in an Endurance as our only creature. Sure. Oh, where's our wasteland when we need it? What are you going to get with the Saga, opponent? What are you going to get? Guess they keep this wasteland for the Cradle. Soul Ring not doing anything, fair enough. But they have another artifact to play, that's bad. Most of their artifacts are bad though. Mystic Forge, sure, whatever. Let's keep Dryad Arbor around. Let's keep Fiend Artisan around. Let's keep Collector Roof around. Let's draw. We have not had much luck getting Force of Vigors when we need them, have we? Force of Vigor on their Golos here lets us start actually killing them again. Please, opponent, I just want to kill you. Okay, we get another look at it. Another oof. That's not going to do it. I'd like a land or a Force of Vigor, please. There are 4 Force of Vigors and a lot of lands. Oh no, no, don't keep, no, don't, no. Please, no, don't draw. No, no, that's a lot of mana. Oh, ow. Ow. Jeez, that's... Okay. Oh, that lets me do some things. That lets me do some things. Okay, let me think here. I can... This can pay for itself. So might as well. This can pay for that. Then I can play Collect Roof. Or I could Green Sun for 2. Is that any good? No. Okay. Right. Good land. Got land. Ooh, Besage You. That kills Tabernacle. We like that. We don't like them having all this mana. Right. Here we go again. What you got, opponent? Killed one oof? A pearl, sure. Wasteland the Dryad Arbor, also sure. If I ever top deck a Cradle, you're so screwed. Yeah. Yep. Oh, we have a 4/4 now. It's getting bigger. Oh, I should have attacked with it and then flashed in the endurance. Sphere of Resistance. We don't like that. We know we're casting this. Reclaimer. Let's get this into play. Put that on the bottom. Now we can start attacking. Should have done that last turn. Really should have done that last turn. Because then this turn would be the lethal attack. Okay, they're going to go to 2. What you got, opponent? Anything good? Sure. Oh boy, this is a pain. Because now we have to keep the oof, or they can crew the console dreadnought. That would be bad. Or we can just threaten to lethal them. Yep, no, bye-bye, Fiend Artisan. Cradle, please? Come on. Come on, Cradle, please. Just this Black Lotus. Really should have played this Besage You. Should have played this Besage You. I didn't see the line of getting rid of our mana. Now we can't even activate the Besage You because we're out of mana. So I guess we're just going to sit here and wait. Yeah, if we played that Besage You, they'd be dead. Force of Vigor. Okay, if we draw a land, we can... If we find a land, we can cast that. It currently costs 2 on their turn. If we find an untapped land... Okay, not yet. Can't believe I messed up by just not playing Visage out at some point. Sure. Let's ditch a Reclaimer. Because they have a Chalice on 1 still. Oh, they can't keep the Golos if we wasteland the Bajuka Bog. That's funny. Be nice to draw a land. Land! I guess asking you shall receive. I'd still like to keep drawing lands, please. Right, let's pay for this. Let's draw a forest. Lovely. You love to see it. Guess I could have cast Black Lotus there. Right, so the end step plan is to blow up like Golos and something. And then attack them for 2. Cast by accident green card. Golos and what, Chalice? Sphere? Goes on Chalice? Yeah, sure. And beat them to death with this Collect Roof? Yeah? Lovely, okay. Whew, well that was awful. Yep, we're going again and they get to be on the play, which is bad for us, because that means they get to open with some lock pieces. We don't like that. And also we've only got 6 minutes to win with, because it took us that long to draw land. Oh boy. Well, this hand's awful. I'd like to start drawing these in hands that can actually, you know, do other things. Whatever happens, we tried our best against this opponent. That game was nonsense. They had like 20 permanents in play. I didn't count. It might have been like 16. And we had like 2 basically. Okay, if they open with Trinisphere, this hand doesn't do anything. If they open with what's it called? Chalice of the Void, this hand does stuff. They open with oh wow. Okay, I'd like to do like a wasteland. Green Sun's Zenith. Right. Bayou. Mox Jet. Outland Liberator? Okay, what big thing have you got? 5. Oh shit. Well, that's bad, isn't it? Sure. Okay, you can. I guess I should have not done that. Right. We can go. There's no way of making this turn, is there? We go like Deathrite. Allosaurus Shepherd. Cradle. No. Dryad Arbor. Should have really opened with the two 1-drops last turn. Please don't have a creature to crew the ship. Sphere of Resistance, sure. That's not the end of the world. Wasteland for the Bayou. Go on, you know you want to. You don't know about the Cradle yet. Oh, for the... Sure. I guess that makes Cradle worse, doesn't it? Okay, Cradle. 1, 2, 3. Like this. Oh, it costs more. Okay, that's fine. 2. Like this. Oof. Actually, I'm going to keep this back in case they have a bloody... In case they have a bloody... play lands at your bin card. In fact, I'm going to take this chance to do that. Forest. One, two, three, four, five, six. Take 7. Then 2 Cradles next turn. Soul Ring, sure. Black Lotus, sure. Your thing's going to be huge. Caracas, whatever. Black Lotus. Does that help? Don't know. It might. It might help. No, I can't use it because of the thing. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Cradle. Keep this one. Cradle. Activate this. And now they can't block Collect Roof because they will die. They have to block either Allosaurus Shepherd or Deathrite Shaman. Probably the Allosaurus Shepherd because it's the one that's letting me do this. And they go to 1. And then we cast this for green and pass. And now they can't even activate Urza's Saga because they don't have the mana for it without tapping their Ancient Tomb. And so we get to attack through past them and ping them for 1 with Deathrite Shaman. I'm pinging them for 1, but like get him for 1. I guess I have to hope they didn't draw a creature. They have any 1-drop creatures. They don't have any 1-drop creatures to find here, do they? So you have to hope that they don't have... the one card they've drawn this turn has to not be a creature that can block. I don't know what options they have here. Pithing... I guess they can get Pithing Needle for Deathrite, so we can't later get them with that. What you got, opponent? I had 6 minutes to do this game with, and it's gone nice and fast. Oh. Go on, get a Pithing Needle for Deathrite. A Graph Digger's Cage, sure. Guess that shuts off Green Sun Zenith. Did you draw a creature? Please say no. Oh, please say no. What do we get? We get a Gaia's Cradle. Sure. I'm just going to attack. I'm just going to attack. I don't think there's anything you can do here. You need a flash artifact creature. If you're playing Shimmermere, well played. If you're playing Shimmermere, I lose. That's how this is going to go down. If you're playing Shimmermere, I'm out. And if you've drawn it, if you're playing it and you've drawn it, I guess you do have 10 minutes left on your clock that you can use here. That's fine. Any messages? We had a DC. We had a rage quit. It did become night. Look at all these wonderful can't be activated artifacts. You really trying to catch me off guard with your 10 minutes of time to my 2 minutes 50. Go on, it's almost 11:30 here. I'd like to finish. Come on. Should I message them and say hello? Question mark. They haven't said anything. I know chat's behind me, but oh, combat. These two. Oh. Yep. I'll go on. Death Right Shaman. Yeah. Sweet. Oh, that felt good. Oh. Oh, okay. So, we went 4-1. The deck that I got off some people who know what they're talking about with regards to vintage. Know what they're talking about. This deck, it can lose games to shops, but I think it's very, it's not, coin toss is the wrong term, but some of the things that shops is doing, like Thorn of Amethyst, this deck doesn't really care about, which is a big advantage. In the first game against shops, in the first match, they opened with Thorn of Amethyst. It didn't really slow us down. So that felt good. I like that. I like the toolbox this provides. Grist is busted. I think we could have won the first match if I'd known the format better. So, you know, that felt good. Also, we had the game where we got stuck on land unusable Mox Collector Roof, and our opponent had so much in play and we still killed them. Yeah, the deck feels like it can do some stuff. Some people I have seen are building versions of this. I was looking for it to show on while we were waiting for a match, where you don't splash for recall and time walk and stuff, and you're just straight green black. Well, I guess this is still here. Makes the mana better. Makes you less weak to wasteland, I guess. Also, these spells are bad against things like Thorn of Amethyst, so it shores up that kind of thing. I might try that at some point. It looks interesting. You free up a bit more space for some more tools in the main deck. It's cool. There's a variant on this that I've seen some people playing in Legacy as well that I'd like to try out. Although their version in Legacy has slowly but surely dropped the elves. These obviously doesn't have death right? So these are the only elves it can play. But it's still within the area of elves, and I still like it. So I might try that on stream at some point in the future, although it won't be for a while because we're probably going to try out some of the new cards in Brothers War next. However, talking about what's next, we have other streams coming up. We stream 1 and 2.5 times a week. So every Thursday, I will be here playing Magic. Every Thursday. I will either be playing Elves, like this, or draft with my friend Bear, who was in stream earlier. The drafts we do are whatever's available or whatever's new and so on. It alternates. The other streams, not drafts, streams we have are on Mondays. We're currently doing Majora's Mask every other Monday, and on every other Wednesday we're playing Tunic, and it alternates on those weeks. Eddie runs one of those, Alex runs the other. They're doing great games, enjoying them. Yeah, that's the streams. We also have a website where I just wrote an article. I mentioned it earlier in the fake plugs, because these are the real plugs. That website has things like, my reviews of sets from an Elves point of view. We've got articles on like Jackbox and the new Jackboxes that come out or whatever, or like when Halloween was around, we had an article about like spooky games that we did last year, but it's still entirely relevant. Yeah, go check out the website. It's hexagorgon.com. It says it over there. Well, without the .com, add .com. The other things we have is we have a podcast. It's probably the most important thing. It's called Win Stupid Prizes. It's the most effort thing we make, I would say. The premise is someone asks a stupid question, everyone gives a stupid answer, and then someone wins a stupid prize. It's great fun. One of those should be coming out tomorrow, if I'm correct, because it's the last Friday every month. Look for it on all your podcast apps. It's great fun to be part of. It's great fun to listen to the ones I'm not a part of. And the ones I'm in. But I mean, then I'm biased. It's great. I highly recommend that. If you want to find out when anything new comes out, check our socials. We're Hexagorgon in some variant everywhere, whether it's Hexagorgon Live here on Twitch, or Hexagorgon FB on Facebook, or Hexagorgon on Twitter. You get the idea. Whenever we're going live or posting a new thing, we post on there. So go check those out. I think that's everything. If this is a YouTube video, please like and subscribe. If this is a past broadcast on Twitch you're watching, then please follow and maybe subscribe too. I will see people next Monday for Majora's Mask. We'll see if we can solve the Great Bay mystery. Find some more eggs with that. Other than that, if you're watching live, you're already following and subscribed, so thank you. If you're watching live, then I thank you. That's, yeah. Go and have a nice, drink and have a nice sleep. You've earned it. Thank you. That's everything. I will say, see people on Monday, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Tea is important.
Yeah, we're going to put that on the bingo sheet.